everyone, this is Anastasia from Phoenix Nightingale, A Healing Revolution. And we are on our final chakra video, which is the crown chakra in our little series that we've created here. So we'll go ahead and check it out. On the picture, we've got the beautiful crown chakra here at the top of the head. Again, this is where we are pulling in our messages from spirit and bringing them in through what we are as a filter through our own energy field. You know, in coaching, there's something called a map, a map of your experiences, and that helps or kind of defines how you might look at some things. And, then we talk about the map, and you got to just know where you are to know where you're going. So when that information comes in, just like anything else, somebody could watch a movie and take a whole different turn of it. Two kids can grow up in the same house. They both have different perceptions of, the care given and that kind of stuff. So, the crown chakra is like this motherboard. It's the complete opposite of the root chakra, right? Which is where, again, you're rooted into the world. These even now, like, it's kind of an interesting time in our world where there are new consciousness codes being downloaded. And what that means is that people are changing, the world is changing, whether you know it or not. And almost like a matrix, it is a matrix, but those numbers get downloaded into our consciousness. And depending on where we are with our own consciousness and our work, it will allow us to sort of take that program and integrate it. If you have done no work on your personal self and you are very unconscious of things, then chances are you are not going to be able to integrate that program very quickly. Now, if you get to be somebody who is integrating those, then it may actually happen very quickly. In my own experience, I've had it where it's like, well, how can, what do I need help with this integration? Because sometimes you can get headaches or other type of physical ailments from that sort of transition. And the color violet relative to the crown chakra helps us with those transitions, transmutations, transformations that help us change our energy field, our being, our life, everything. So the crown chakra, again, is connecting to our higher consciousness, whatever that means for you. Everyone on this earth has a path and a purpose. And so, well, what is my path? And one of the things that we have really discussed in looking to give our gift here at Phoenix Nightingale is, what is it we're here to serve? And the answer to that is to help people answer the question, who is it that I am meant to become? Because when you come into the world, you don't remember who you are on a spiritual level. You're a baby and you're living in the physical world and being trained by those around you and the experiences around you. And it's not exactly a connection to spirit. As much as when we're little, we do have a deeper connection to the other dimensional, sides and things. But it's just something to contemplate, because this chakra continues to grow throughout our lives, and it's meant to do that. So if there's a time of awakening, which most people have, and again, it's like when you come into adult, like you're a teenager and people complain about, oh, the teenagers, they're so disgruntled, they have all these rebellion things and that. Why do you think that happens? It's because they're being called to do something, and all they've been told to do is conform into certain situations at different times relative to the belief systems that they were brought up in. And I'm not just talking about religion or anything. It's not meant as a judgment. It's just a situation that a soul chooses and now needs to kind of figure out where it is that they're meant to go. And so the rebellion is there to have them question things so that they can wake up to who it is that they are. And it's a natural progression of that over a lifetime, right? And as I talked about the elders, right? If you have somebody who does that in their life, then yeah, they're an elder. You definitely want to talk to that person. You definitely want to hear about their experiences and, get that knowledge or that wisdom from them and their experience so that you can apply it to your challenges as you go through life. So our higher mind, our higher consciousness, our higher self, the aspect that exists all the time outside of us in this dimension that we call Earth. When we get caught up in different things, a lot of people these days talk about meditation. Meditation is a great thing to do. It's a great thing to access. More complicated for other people than some. But when you get all this stuff off your mind, whether it's through journaling or running or anything else you might choose to get rid of it, and you come back into that higher mind function where you can meet up with your higher consciousness, it is a place where there is a lot of peace and a lot of quiet and a lot of answers, because that's how we are going to access the outside of what we're experiencing here. And if you live a human life, you will probably have conflicts, you will probably have situations that you're not enjoying. And part about being human is the discovery of why that might be and where it can lead you down on your path. So if I kind of intertwined on some of the chakras, the archetypes, which I haven't discussed completely. I can probably do that in another video, it would be more appropriate. But if you have somebody who, unlike the victim in the root chakra who thinks that life just happens to them, they're powerless, there's nothing they can do about all this bad stuff happening to them, then you have the crown chakra, where you either are somebody who's really working, connecting with that higher self to make a difference and change, or you're the egoist, where you think you have absolute control of everything that happens to you. And again, you might know some of those people, you might be one of those people, I don't know. So that's the crown chakra. Those are the 7 main chakras that reside in our body. Learning about them and how you exist within your energy field with other people is super important. You can always go to our website, because we have different classes that we're developing on them where we will talk about them more in depth and actually help you do exercises to change or discover things about yourself in those. And as always, please subscribe to our channel and like this video and leave any comments or questions of what you might understand or not understand. We're happy to help you. And please look forward to the next video, which will be Cindy with her angelic message for the crown chakra. Thank you, my friends, for listening to our chakra series, and I hope to see you on our next video. Thanks.